We're here in Boca Grande, Gasparilla Inn Dog Park, our best casting venue. And we're going to work for 2 days to cast all these different rods, and we're going to come up with some winners. Now, Jamie, tell me the distances. What are our distances here on the 8-weight shootout?
Well, we got 35 feet, 60 feet, and then 80 feet. And then way out there, that orange line is 100 feet.
So we're trying to determine what line we think is the overall all-around best line. So which line do you think's going to make it?
Well, we're just trying a couple different lines here. This is our favorite line. It's the Scientific Anglers, bonefish taper, their brand new bonefish taper, which is a nice line. It's got a kind of a blue, runny line, and it's kind of an ivory colored, forward portion line. So it's nice and easy to see. This line feels like the same old bonefish taper. You form beautiful loops with it, cast nice. I mean, that's really probably the best bonefish line on the market. These rods are all so good and so close. These scores are going to be very close. Just a half a point makes a big difference. 20 is 17 out of 20 is a pretty low score. Even the inexpensive rods, as you'll see, they're not going to score like 15 or 16 points. They're all going to be like 17, 18, like 17 out of 20. Is 17 out of 20 is a pretty low score.
Okay.
But
if you really hate it, it could be a 15.
Oh yeah. If it really sucks, it could be 15. If it's going to be a 20, that means it's as good as it gets at that range. There's nothing that's going to beat it. Okay. Nothing that's going to be. Now you could have a couple of rods like an NRX and a Meridian, and they both scored a 20
at a certain
at say 60 feet, or 80 feet or something like. But I mean, where the difference is going to be, one's going to be better enclosed than the other. That's exactly what we do, because when you've gone through all these rods, you're going to say, well, I should have given that a lower score or a higher score. And then we'll readjust it.
Sounds good.
And then you're going to get a pretty good idea right off the bat where they all fall out. Now, I think what might be helpful for us to do today is if we can all kind of determine in your own words. I mean, I don't expect everybody to agree with me, okay? When this shootout gets published, I'll be the one the comments you're going to see are mine right off the bat. But then every person is going to have a section where you click on your picture. It's going to take you to your comments, and then you're going to see all of your comments on every rod.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It feels like a fairly strong rod.
Yeah, feel that.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. That's very light.
Don't cast like 35, 60, and 80, and then go back and pick up the other ones. Just don't do that. Just go at 25 feet, pick these two rods, 25 feet, strip it out to 60 feet, do 60 feet, and just put one down, just leave the line laying out there, pick that one up, pick it out, take a couple of casts, 2 or 3 casts, pick the other rod up, take a couple of casts. 1 or 2 casts is all you need. Just to get the line in the air, get the feel for it, pick the other rod up, then go out to 80 feet. The biggest mistake somebody can make is get a rod, take it out, and fish with it all day long, and then go the next day, take another rod up. In like the first 10 minutes, you're going to adjust your casting style to that rod.
That's exactly right.
So that tells you nothing.
What rod you got there, Dusty?
This is the Meridian.
Oh, wow.
This is it. It's holding together really well at all ranges. It works really well close.
I tell you what, Dusty, this Hardy is zinging too, boy.
Okay.
This Hardy is zinging, man. It has all kind of power left in this thing to go to 100. We're not doing that today, are we, Joey?
Yeah. When you're casting 80, go ahead and throw it to 100 first.
Goodbye.
There we go. That went I can maybe get a little back in there.
Yeah, you were in the back in there.
Yeah, a little bit there.
That way, if the fish eats it right now, you're into your backing instantly. You got the Zephyrus there?
Yes.
And how do you like it compared to the NRX?
It's a little lighter to me than the NRX. It's got plenty of power. It seems like the NRX close to so far that I've done it, the NRX might edge it a little bit, but I'm still kind of feeling this. The power range on that NRX close far, it doesn't matter. This one, I'm feeling it when I'm going to 80. I'm applying a little more in there. That's a good cast. Applying a little more effort to get it there, maybe.
Yep. Yep.
But
well,
this is the Zephyrus. This is a good rod. I could fish this rod.
Okay, come here.
That goes out there. Looked very effortless. It looked effortless.
That's a great rod.
Yeah, it is. That line works well on it.
Trying the NRX and the cross current, they're both really good. 80 feet. I threw that cross current 100 without a big problem.
That should do it.
That's it.
Woo!
That's it.
That looked like a better loose.
George, let me ask you something. To get by, the TFO rods, and I've thrown them, and they're for the money, they're a great rod. But I know these rods will not hold up.
No, they break. They break.
Okay, they will not hold up.
They
So,
break.
how do you deal with that? Just
Well,
for-
we
Identify.
deal with that. We have a category for that'll deal with that in the shootout.
because I've
And
had
then-
3 of them where the
Yeah.
corks have spun, they break.
Well,
But
we
On the
deal with
casting
that.
alone, I wouldn't.
We deal with that.
no, that
cast
doesn't have
break.
anything to do with
Put
it
in your write-up under the general part to say, hey, I know
Yeah.
that I've
from experience.
We know that these fucking
And
break.
you guys back at the shop have experience that,
sending in rods.
yeah.
Yeah.
George is casting the one-piece rods for their paces here. That one's on the plate.
Okay, this is the accurate one, baby.
That was on the plate too. Is it 60 feet? Which rod is that?
NRX, one piece.
I thought that was the most accurate also.
Yeah, it is.
It seemed like the Hardy Zephyrus had the most feel, NRX had the most accuracy.
I like the feel of it better too. Look how accurate it is, though. And we've got wind today.
Yeah, I think the NRX is the best stick out here. It's the one piece, and then probably that Scott Meridian 4-piece.
Just going to introduce my friend Jamie Allen. Jamie's been a fishing guide down here for many, many years, and we fish together. We do a little drinking together. So, Jamie, tell them about yourself.
I'm born and raised in Vermont. I live coast to coast. Started fly fishing when I was about 6 in little trout streams in Vermont.
And Vermont, and you were raised where?
Middlebury.
And the same place that Jamie went to school.
Where Jamie went to school, yeah. They could only have one Jamie there at a time, so when I left, he moved in.
We noticed that too when they sent the first prototype. It was a little soft in the tip. I mean, it felt nice, but it wasn't nearly as accurate as it is now.
Yeah, it was easy to cast, but not to be a true saltwater 8-weight. It needed to be a little bit snappier, and the final product is that. We're real happy with it. I'm real proud that they did such a good job, and yeah, I think Jimmy's real happy. Obviously, the Meridian did win Best of Show this year at the Fly Tackle Dealer Show and ICAST, so we were pretty happy with that, and so did Nautilus. So
Yeah.
both the guys I'm working with, real proud of all of them. Kristen does a great job with these reels, and Jimmy's doing a great job with the rods. So that's what's in my boat.
Due diligence.
He ate it. That's pretty accurate though. I mean, any fish would have eaten any one of those.
Those are all, we're aiming at, what, a 15-inch target. We're hitting
the guys, including myself, kind of thought the motive was better than the salt.
Well, I'm putting it together right here. We'll find out. I'm not very happy with the salt. No, you know.
Especially when you consider for the money, the motive. You got a lot more motive to buy it, I think.
Well said.
That feels good.
It does have noticeably more weight, especially than, say, the Meridian in your hand.
Oh yeah, it casts good. It casts nice and smooth.
Doesn't that track well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good back loops, George. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks good at 60 feet.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. What do you got there, Jamie?
This is the Orvis Recon, and it casts really well off the tip of the rod, just like the H2. It's an in-close killer. I really like it for an inexpensive, mid-priced rod. It's great in close.
Well, you got it figured out there, Skip?
I'm getting there, buddy. I'll tell you, there's real subtle nuances, just slight differences between a lot of these rods.
Yeah.
A lot of them are very closely matched.
It's just a glass rod.
There we got lines piled all over, reels, rods. But this is what happens on our shootouts. I'll pick up a rod, flex it a little bit, and then write down my thoughts. No, this is an 8-toes here.
8-toes, okay.
That 8-toes is a nice rod. I mean, it casts good.
I thought that was for the money. That was, at the time, I'm not sure, I haven't cast all of them, but I think that might be the inexpensive
Oh
winner.
yeah, I think this is the inexpensive king, just like it was in the 5-weight. This thing casts good. I mean, it just drills them in there.
The NRX, I would buy this rod all day long.
A lot of people do, don't they?
I mean, those two rods, really, if you're not getting one of those, to my thinking, you might as well get one of the best inexpensive, like, unless...
Well, I think if you're an angler that wants ultimate performance,
there's two
And
rods to get.
from what I'm seeing from our test, you just said it right. There's two rods to get.
If you want it made in the USA and you just can't shell out that much money, because, I mean, that's a lot of dough.
It's a lot of dough.
The St. Croix Legend Elite. That's made right there in Wisconsin. It's in that $500 range. Otherwise, you might as well get one of the less expensive rods, like the BBK or the, boy, I really like that Fenwick 8-toes.
Well, the proof's in the pudding in these tests that you guys are putting these rods through and the evaluation we're doing. I don't know of anything else that is this thorough and this complete in testing 8-weight rods.
It's a lot of work, but it's we're happy to do it, and we just hope it leads people in the right direction. You know, you got to try your own rod, but now maybe you can have a handful of rods you want to try instead of 20.
Here's the fall in. Good watering hole, a good place to go and tell some stories after fishing.
It's a real close call between that new Scott Meridian and the NRX. That's a matter of personal taste. That's how I can describe it. What do you think, George?
Oh, Meridian for sure.
Yeah, it's a stick. It's a stick.
I agree. It's the Meridian.
So we're all in agreement?
Yep.
I'll have a drink for that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. What's your opinion?